In boxing, the ring is a small, lonely place, a square of canvas under bright lights. Here, two fighters meet, but not as true equals. Boxing draws invisible walls weight classes. These lines aren't on the canvas, but on the scales, meant to create fairness and protect fighters. A welterweight isn't a super middleweight. A flyweight isn't a heavyweight. The numbers on the scale define the fight before the first bell. A bigger man hits harder. Mass times acceleration equals force. In boxing, that's the difference between a punch you can walk through and one that ends your night. The sport's wisdom created divisions, not to diminish the small, but to let skill and heart shine against equals. These divisions are boxing's conscience, a promise of a fair challenge. A champion is king of his division, like Manny Pacquiao, who climbed weight classes one at a time, respecting the invisible walls. Each weight class is a different dialect. Heavyweights speak in thunder, flyweights in rapid fire. A fighter can move up, but jumping too many classes risks disaster. The rules ensure the violent poetry of the fight continues. They are the grammar of the sport. Without them, there is only noise. The invisible walls keep boxing a contest, not chaos. Why do these lines matter? Safety. Boxing is dangerous. The goal is to hurt, even to render unconscious. Gloves, rules, referees all manage risk, but weight classes are the first defense against tragedy. A fighter's body is both weapon and shield, built to absorb punishment at a certain weight. Moving up isn't just eating more, it's a radical transformation. Will the added weight bring the same durability? Often no. A punch from a super middleweight is denser, heavier, thrown by a bigger frame. The smaller man absorbs new trauma with every blow. His defense must be perfect. The bigger man has a cushion. He can take a punch to give a punch. History shows the risks. Kell Brook moved up to face Gennady Golovkin and suffered a broken orbital bone. Amir Khan challenged Canelo Alvarez and was knocked out cold. These aren't failures of heart, but lessons in physics. The walls exist for a reason. They protect fighters from the brutal realities of size. Without them, the sport becomes a gamble with lives. Now, boxing whispers of Terence Crawford, king at 147 pounds, facing Canelo Alvarez at 168. It's a fantasy match, two masters, but David Benavidez, a natural super middleweight, sees the danger. Benavidez knows the power of his division. He warns, Crawford is great, but 168 is a different world. Canelo's punches carry the weight of a bigger man's skeleton, a different kind of pain. For Crawford, it's not just about gaining weight, but facing an elite, naturally bigger fighter. Canelo is no lumbering giant, he's a master of timing, power, and pressure. Every clinch, every punch, would remind Crawford of the size gap. Benavidez himself struggles to make 168, showing how big these men truly are. For Crawford, moving up means entering a world where physical disadvantages are profound. Benavidez's warning is clear. Even the most gifted have limits. Skill can't always overcome size. The monster isn't boasting. He's describing the reality of his division. In boxing, physics always has the final say. The pursuit of greatness drives fighters to dare the impossible, to climb divisions and chase history. Legends like Sugar Ray Leonard and Henry Armstrong did it, but for every success, there are cautionary tales. The risk isn't just losing, it's lasting damage. A single night against a much larger man can shorten a career, or worse. Boxing must balance glory with safety. Weight classes are the tool. The sport thrives on drama, but the men in the ring are not just characters, they're human. When size becomes a mismatch, it borders on exploitation. As Bernard Hopkins said, weight classes are there for a reason. It's about safety. The Crawford versus Canelo debate is about boxing's soul. Do we want skill or spectacle at any cost? The weight classes stand as a monument to this question. Courage, skill, and heart matter. But in the ring, weight matters most. It's the foundation of the sport. Ignore it, and you risk everything boxing stands for. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.